national capital after the draft of Uniform Civil Code was made in Uttarakhand, and he is of the view that it is going to be implemented very, very soon. He'll also be meeting with the Prime Minister next.
विद्वान लोग, यूसीसी कमेटी, सारे विधि से जुड़े हुए लोग, विशेषज्ञ और कमेटी की जो अध्यक्ष हैं रंजना प्रकाश देसाई जी, सेवानिवृत्त न्यायाधीश, उनके साथी लोग, सभी ने बहुत लोगों के विचार लिए हैं। 2,35,000 से भी ज़्यादा लोगों के विचार लिए हैं और अनेकों संगठनों से भी बात की है, धार्मिक संगठनों से भी बात की है। उनके विचार के बाद उन्होंने संकलन कर रहे हैं और वो संकलन उन्होंने पूरा किया है। वो पूरा करने के बाद ड्राफ्ट बनाएंगे। अभी उत्तराखंड के हिसाब से उन्होंने बनाया है और मैं समझता हूँ कि चूँकि पहला राज्य उत्तराखंड है जहाँ इस प्रकार से हो रहा है, इसलिए सभी पहलुओं को ध्यान में रखा होगा उन्होंने।
Let me take this across to my colleague Nikhil, who is joining us live from the Lok Kalyan Marg in the national capital. Nikhil, this is an important visit of the Uttarakhand Chief Minister, Mr. Dhami, to the national capital. Even as he's all set to meet with the Prime Minister, he has mentioned that this draft is all set to be implemented very, very soon, considering all the stakeholders and their suggestions have been implemented and taken as far as this draft is concerned. And on that note, we also hear that Congress is formulating a committee to review the preparedness as far as UCC is concerned. How does one see these two things once juxtaposed against one another?
So, Greha, there are many of the updates which are coming in as far as the Uniform Civil Code is concerned. Talking more about the Uttarakhand state, as of now, Chief Minister of the state of Uttarakhand, Pushkar Singh Dhami, is currently meeting with the Prime Minister Narendra Modi. This is after his successful meeting with the Home Minister late night yesterday. And in fact, at that particular meeting, Ranjana Desai, who is the former Supreme Court judge, she was also very much present in the meeting with Home Minister Amit Shah. And this was, conducted at his residence only. And now, a while back, Pushkar Singh Dhami has arrived at 7 Lok Kalyan Marg to discuss on the range of issues with Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Remember, he is on a 3-day visit. This is his day 3 in the national capital Delhi. He has also met the members of the committee who have prepared the draft. But as far as the further details are concerned, we have been given to understand, and this is something which we have also understood after speaking in person with Pushkar Singh Dhami. He has been saying that once they receive the draft officially from the committee members, then at the earliest the steps will be taken to implement it in the state. On other side, there is also the draft which is being talked about at the centers level as well. And there are many of the people who are saying that the template for the Uttarakhand state for the UCC is some way or the other going to become a template for the centers UCC. So many of the steps and many of the meetings for the same is currently underway. And in series of the same, CM of Uttarakhand is currently meeting with Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Talking more about the opposition, yesterday as well, if you remember, there was a standing committee of the Parliamentary Affairs on Law and Justice. It was also held inside the Parliament Annex. It lasted for close to 2 to 3 hours, where many of the members of the Parliament, they discussed on the UCC, on the implementation of the same, and some of the opposition has also come as far as the UCC issue is discussed. And also many of the member of parliament, especially from the opposition side, they are clearly saying to the central government that until the official draft is prepared by the government and it is shown to the members, till that time they are not able to decide as to what their official stand is. On the other side, there is a monsoon session as well, which is going to commence from 20th of July and it is going to last till 11th of August. So in this particular session, there is also discussions that the UCC will likely to be brought up. But amid all these, issues, the meeting is currently underway with Pushkar Singh Dhami, with that of Prime Minister Narendra Modi.
Also, Nikhil, any idea about what is, in fact, on the cards, considering the discussion of personal laws, whether it is the Muslim personal law or, in fact, various aspects of the Hindu Code Bill and various aspects of the Christian bill will be taken into consideration, considering Pushkar Singh Dhami has spoken about how he's met with the stakeholders and also the committee members who had, in fact, drafted this entire UCC for the state of Uttarakhand?
Well, as far as the draft is concerned, it is a draft for a reason. Why we call it draft? Because this is not the final thing which is going to be implemented. So many of the discussions are but obvious that they are going to take place, and many of the stakeholders have also been taken into the consideration, be it from the political party, be it from the religious side, be it from the Hindu undivided family or the tribals for that matter. And there are many of the people who believe that the tribals from across the country should be exempted from the implementation of uniform civil code. So also the meeting which we were referring to earlier, which took place yesterday of the Parliamentary Standing Committee, it was just one of the meetings. Many of the meetings are lined up. There are other things as well which are going to take place. So this is the reason why the discussions are currently underway. And this is also one such reason as to why no parliamentarian is able to make a firm stand, because they haven't seen the draft which has been prepared, especially when it comes to the state of Uttarakhand. But there are also talks that the template for the centers UCC is going to be same with that of the Uttarakhand state. So there are many of the things which are currently, in the developmental phase, and this is something which has been informed by the committee members of the UCC Uttarakhand state as well, that they have consulted many of the people. 2.3 lakh is the suggestions which have been, received by them, and 20,000 plus are the verbal suggestions which have been received by them, and most of them were positive, but there were some of the opposition as well, as far as the UCC is concerned.
Nikhil, I'd request you to stay on with us, considering the fact that the Uttarakhand Chief Minister has also spoken about the unique identity of the state of Uttarakhand and how the draft that's been formulated for the state's UCC can be setting a template for other states also is something that has been much talked about. Let's take a look at the reactions that have come in vis-a-vis that.
So today is the UCC meeting by the Parliamentary Standing Commission of Law and Justice. The panel is going to discuss about it. With what expectation, you are a member there, with what expectation are you going to the meeting?
This meeting has been convened by the Secretariat to discuss about, to hear the witnesses of the Secretaries of Legislative and Justice. But the background paper is on the 2018 Law Commission report. Therefore, the operative part of it, the 2018 Law Commission report clearly states that thing, that uniform civil code which is neither necessary or desirable at this stage.
BJP is asking, then why is the Congress not?
हमारे पास ऑलरेडी यूनिफॉर्म क्रिमिनल कोड है और वो बहुत अच्छा चल रहा है, क्योंकि बिल्किस बानो के रेपिस्ट को छोड़ दिया गया और हमारी जो पहलवान बच्ची हैं उनका रेपिस्ट खुला घूम रहा है। टमाटर जो है 25 रुपए से 100 रुपए किलो आपको भी मिलता है, मुझे भी वही मिलता है। नौकरियां ना हिंदुओं को मिल रही है ना मुसलमान। दैट इज द यूनिफॉर्मिटी जो इस कंट्री में इस वक्त। गैस की जो कीमत है 500 से 1200 हो गई है, वो यूनिफॉर्मिटी है। आप इन्होंने कहा था कि 2 करोड़ रोजगार देंगे, ना आपको मिला, ना मुसलमान को, ना मिला हिंदू, वो तो सब यूनिफॉर्म चल रहा है।
Opposition there divided on its views as far as the Uniform Civil Code is concerned. We're quickly now slipping into a very short break and coming right back with lots more that's in store for you.